AIM is a program, it actually stands for Apprenticeship, Internship, and Mentorship, but it's a program that's geared towards high school 10th graders and getting them thinking about next steps after high school. So what do you want to do with your life, and what can you be doing now to better prepare you for those next steps?
I think it's really good for us teenagers, because as teenagers we don't know what we're going to do when we grow up, and we pick and choose when we're in elementary. Like, let's say if we want to be a basketball player, and then when you get to middle school you change up, and then when you get to high school you're like, do I want to do this, do I want to do that? So the program is basically a good way to help you find your place.
We got together at the Hilton yesterday. They all got to meet each other, do some icebreakers, learn a little bit about what it's like to sit down at a fancy dinner and how do you which utensils do you use, all of that. And then this morning we headed to Fort Sill. They got to go shoot some Stinger missile simulations. They got to meet with leadership, hear about what it's like to be a soldier. Then we went over to the public safety building and they got to do a tour with the fire department, police department, visiting the courts. And then we came to Cameron, so they got to learn a little bit about what it's like to be a college student.
We did have to do interviews. It was kind of scary for me because I never did an interview like that before, so it was really scary. But at the same time, I talked and, then I got in. I was pretty surprised I got in, honestly. I was proud of myself.
Well, I hope they feel like they were exposed to something that they had never thought of before, or that they see something in a different light than they had ever seen it before. We asked them to tell us what they were interested in doing for the rest of their life, and that's a big question for a 10th grader. So we want them to get some experience and some hands-on experience with that in the job shadowing, but we expose them to all these other possibilities because that's what we want them to see, is that the world is full of possibilities.